Hello, thank you for joining me. This is Greg. In the last video, we talked about the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval. And I said that I would tell you the difference because not all pre-approvals are created equal. Today, we are going to discuss the real pre-approval. So let's go through that. And why is there a difference? Well, the difference is how a lender goes about reviewing that information. First of all, they should be requiring that you send in documents. Now, in some cases, we can automatically pull some information depending on who your employer is. But that's not enough. What we really want to do is look at your pay stubs. I want to physically look at your pay stub. Your lender should be doing that. Number two, I want to look at your W-2s. I want to see the consecutiveness of your W-2s. Does what you earned over the last couple of years support what you're making right now? Is there a difference? If there is a difference, why? Lenders should be asking that question. Well, it's probably because you got a raise, or maybe you changed jobs. Maybe we're looking at W-2s and we notice that there's 2 or 3 different W-2s. One of the questions we're going to ask is there or was there a gap of employment? So the lender needs to look at it. Another thing, nurses. Oh, God, I love you, nurses. But the thing is, on your pay stubs, there's all kinds of different categories of pay. You may get a base rate of something. Let's just call it $35 an hour. But you work in ICU, which gives you a bump of $10 or $11 or $12 an hour. That's not showing up as base pay. It's a bump because that's what you get. Then I got to look to see, are you getting 36 or 40 hours a week? So there's more than just guessing what the numbers are. A lender has to put their eyeballs on your pay stubs to make sure we see everything that's there. If you've got a lender who says, oh, I don't need you to do that, we can pull it offline. No. They can pull income information offline, maybe, but that doesn't tell the whole story. What if you have got deductions coming off of your pay stub? Could be from a collection, could be from a garnishment, could be child support. That's not going to show up on the online information. We got to look. We got to use our eyeballs. We got to look. That's why I'm saying it's a real pre-approval, which means complete the loan application as you should. Then get the supporting documents. Get them. Pay stubs, W-2s, possibly tax returns. If you are self-employed or if you work for a family member or if you're getting a VA loan, we're going to need at least 1, and in many cases, 2 years worth of tax returns. The lender has to determine your income. You can't just say what you're going to, hey, I'm self-employed, I make $200,000 a year. Well, great. What do your tax returns show? The lender has to run those calculations. There's very specific ways they do that. If you've got a lender who just kind of brushes this stuff off, run the other way. You want to make sure you get what I call the real pre-approval. We want to look at bank statements. Oh, but Greg, I don't know that I want to give you my whole bank statement. Oh no, we got to see the whole bank statement. Somebody says, well, Greg, why do you have to see my whole bank statement? I got to look for unusual things. Sometimes the credit report may not show a payment. I know that sounds weird, but it happens from time to time. But it may show up on your bank statement. If it does, I want to know about it up front before you go out and look at homes so that I'm giving you a real, honest, truly pre-approval. That's what we want to give you. Now, some lenders will say to you, I want to take you all the way through underwriting. That's not a bad thing because underwriting is going to do exactly what I'm talking about. They're going to review the documents. They're going to make sure the documents support the application. But what you want is not somebody who just says, make it real easy, let's get this quick, get it done. No. I want somebody's eyeballs on my pay stubs. I want somebody's eyeballs on my credit report. I want somebody's eyeballs on my bank statement. I want somebody's eyeballs on my W-2s. You require that as a first-time home buyer, and I can promise you, you're going to be able to buy the home that you want to buy within the framework of the dollars and cents that you set up as a goal, because you're going about it the right way. So remember, as the last video said, you want a pre-approval, not a pre-qualification. As this video says, you want a real pre-approval with a lender using their eyeballs on all of your documentation. Until next time, let's get ready to buy that house.